What is happening, guys? Martinez is back again. Yes, we're getting back into it in respect of these particular videos. As I say, guys, I'm going to do a few videos regarding obviously some things that guys should be aware of, but for today we're going to touch in base. I'm going to be touching base with you guys in respect of this particular set of fragrances, and ultimately TK Maxx is your friend. Now I know in America I think they have TJ Hughes, or it's called TJ Maxx maybe, but in the UK, guys, we have TK Maxx, and I'm telling you, that is the place to go for. Now currently, now as it stands, I don't really buy all the new up-to-date fragrances. I don't really go out of my way to do that anymore. I've probably got about 80 plus fragrances, and again, I don't spend my time just sitting down. I still like to look at the scent profiles, I still like to look at the new fragrances, but I do not go out of my way necessarily to just say I need to get this fragrance, this fragrance, this fragrance. Sometimes what will happen at this point now for me, I will smell a fragrance in the store. Obviously things have opened up. I will smell a fragrance in the store and I will leave it there. I don't feel I need to commit, you know, 30, 40 pounds, 100 pounds for a fragrance. Key fragrances I personally would like to get are slightly more niche fragrances. So as it comes right about now, I believe there's Apple Brand in the Rocks, which I'm just waiting for to come out from Killian to arrive in the UK. I can see in some European countries it's already arrived. At the same time now, we got to deal with all the bullshit with Brexit and everything else like that. And obviously, you know, who knows, maybe the supply chain will be affected and things don't seem to come through as they were before. However, getting into respect of this particular fragrance, and this one, guys, I picked up at a steal in my opinion. This is 75ml, I believe, and I picked this one up at about 30 pounds, 35 pounds, and this is none other than Le Mal. But this one particularly, if this one comes up, this is Le Mal, but this one particularly from Paul Gauiter, this one is particularly the Airlines version. Now apparently, from what I saw and what I understood, this was one particularly as a flanker from the original Le Mal that you can only purchase and buy while maybe in the airports or in duty free. However, this one again, TK Maxx, I don't know what's going on. These guys are stepping up the game, guys. TK Maxx managed to go and get this one, and for me, guys, for 35 pounds, this is a fragrance that I particularly like. I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, it is not the same as Le Mal. It is not the same. Don't try and confuse it with that type of barbershop-esque vibe. Potentially barbershop vibe, but not in the same way. So just a keynote breakdown for this one. It's saying it's got cardamom, it's saying it's got mint, it's got lavender, bergamot, and in the base, and sorry, in the mid notes, we've got some cinnamon, orange blossom, and caraway. In the base, we have some vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, amber, and tonka bean. Realistically, guys, to me, this smells to me like CK Man, but without the heavy leather. So that leather note that you get, that you pick up on, you get the tonka bean, you get like a slight borderline sweetness. I mean, again, this is the classic Le Mal type of fragrance. I'm just going to spray here. You get this very nice powdery sort of cardamom opening, guys, and then again you get this element of I say this leather coming through. But what seems to hold the base, I don't know if there's even ambroxan in here. I suspect there is. It's not necessarily a note I can see on there. You know, this lemon blossoming, not lemon blossom, orange blossom in the opening. But realistically, guys, in the breakdown, you do get this element of a it's a very masculine fragrance, is what I'd say. So if you're into sort of like your hard winter fragrances, but you don't want to go too aggressive with the fragrance, this one, guys, is definitely one to keep on deck. Now again, I've looked on TK Maxx, it's still available. I don't know why these ones are coming in, but they're coming in for a reason. Again, for 75ml, which I believe it happens to be, 75ml, Paul Gauiter were doing a good thing. However, would I pay a full retail price for this one? Actually, no, I don't believe I would. Just looking at it now online, it's around about 50 pounds or so. But for what it is, guys, 35 pounds, TK Maxx, you cannot go wrong. Longevity wise, I think this was lasting me at least this is like a full day wear. Because of that ambroxan and that leather note in the base, it actually just hums through with that. It's not, doesn't become a skin scent necessarily. You do get a bit of a scent trail. I wouldn't say necessarily I'd want to wear this in just an office environment, but at the same time you could wear it in an office environment, but I would say go easy on the trigger. I probably wouldn't even say that you even need to really reapply it if you're in an office environment. If though you're looking for a casual winter type of fragrance, guys, as it goes for discounters, this is a steal. I've got this bottle now, this will probably last me forever. Would I buy this one again? Probably not. But at the same time, for what it was, guys, for 30 pounds, it's fine. And the reason why I'm saying I probably wouldn't buy it again, because I've just got so many fragrances. But one of the key things I do know about this one, again, that leather note, I found the CK Man a little bit too abrasive, a little bit too heavy. I personally had to sell that one because I just did not like it. You could imagine like a leather coat with maybe some sort of like candy floss or some sort of like sweetness vibe going on, which I believe is coming from the tonka bean and borderline the amber. But with this one, it just seems to give slightly more like a powdery cardamom CK-esque vibe CK Man. Yeah. Yeah. Why am I saying CK Man? CH Man. Why am I saying CK Man? CH Man Carolina Herrera. But guys, you know what I mean. So anyway, guys, that was number 1 I picked up from TK Maxx. That was number 1. And the next one I picked up, guys, I just can't get enough of this particular fragrance. This fragrance, guys, to me, it's all well known. It's known by a very well known fragrance reviewer. But this one, guys, I picked this one up for £45. This one was in a box set. So this had also the shower gel of 100ml and also had the fragrance itself of 800ml. Now, I personally have not purchased a 100ml bottle of this before. I think the most I've purchased of this one was about a 60ml bottle. That's the way they like to do it. And at the same time, I purchased that one from the airport. But this one, guys, I've been enjoying this one so much. And this is one and only, the one and only La Nuit de l'Homme, and this is by Yves Saint Laurent. I don't need to necessarily get into this one, guys. This is one of those fragrances to me that is one of those solid staple winter fragrances. I really enjoyed this fragrance so much. I could spray this one all day. There were times when I didn't necessarily like this fragrance. When you get into fragrances, you'll find that maybe you start to develop your nose in different types of ways. You get to a point where you think to yourself, I don't know about that one. It's a little bit too aggressive. That one's a little bit too abrasive. That one's a little bit too soft. But as your nose starts to develop and you can define yourself a little bit more, you know the circumstances, because you've got a few different type of fragrances, you know the circumstances that you want to wear a fragrance. For me, right about now, I could buy the 200ml bottle of this one and I'd be very happy with it. For me, guys, 100ml, it will last me a long time because I've got other fragrances as well. But this one, guys, as you can see, again, for £45, 100ml with the shower gel, it's fantastic, guys. You get this type of soapy, watery, not necessarily type of green cardamom smell in the opening, which again is well known. And then the dry down, guys, is when it comes into its element. It's dry down and you get this very nice, I've even had compliments on this one, very nice, how could I say, scent trail. It's a masculine fragrance. It's a well-rounded fragrance. I do believe it has been reformulated, obviously, for what it is. But at the same time, guys, I looked on TK Maxx after I bought this one, looked back a few days later, and it's gone. It's sold out. That's how popular this fragrance is, guys. So this is one of those fragrances that I would say it's not necessarily a young man's fragrance. You do need to be a little bit borderline mature to wear it, I would say. And when I say mature, I'm just meaning from an age perspective. If you're 16, 17 and you're wearing this, I think that might be a little bit too heavy. I don't know what occasion you're gonna be wearing this one. But for me, guys, quite easily wear this one evening, winter. You know, if I'm gonna go to a slightly more sort of dressed up event, I believe I could wear this one as well. But equally, I could also wear this in a casual setting as well. So for me, guys, this is one of those fragrances which is a must on your fragrance collection. If you do not have this before, go and check this one out. But yes, not bad from TK Maxx. I'm gonna give them, actually, they're gonna get 5 out of 5. This fragrance is gonna get at least a 4.5 out of 5. I don't think there's any perfect fragrance, and this one is gonna get a 3.5 out of 5. And again, for what I paid, guys, I paid £35 for this one and I paid £45 for this one, and I'm very happy with both purchases. So guys, by all means, have you bought anything from TK Maxx? Go and let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, guys, and I'll see you soon on this video. Ciao.